Yeah. Let's just
Okay,
keep
this was the intro. This was the intro, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay. First question. Oh,
welcome.
also, yeah, you go. You go. You go.
Okay, welcome to AnimuPodcast, you freaking losers. This is episode number 2
It's
now.
episode 1 of Kingdom.
Yeah, just so you know, don't be a loser. Like, comment, subscribe, do the things that you're supposed to.
The jazz.
Keep us breathing and eating. And I've seen how much you guys have seen our content, not hitting that like button. Looking kind of bad on your guys' end. Not gonna lie.
I read
Anyways, what were
manga
you gonna
as
say?
well, but not all the time 'cause way too busy.
Hmm? Chris?
Oh, sorry. Soul said something.
What do you say?
He was saying he reads manga as well, but not as much because he gets a little bit busy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can respect the working man who reads manga on the
Hey,
go.
if you're trying to catch up to One Piece, it's gonna cost you something. It
Yeah,
costs
dude,
me my math grade.
it took me a whole summer and a half of a semester to catch up to One Piece. Officially.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. It was a battle, dude.
One Piece was me in the back of Yokley's class just reading One Piece.
Wait, you did that in the back of her class?
I did it at one point because during second semester, because
Mhm.
Dressrosa annoyed the hell out of me. But we're not
Oh.
talking about One Piece right now.
Yeah. We'll talk about this later. Definitely talk about this later. Anyways,
Kingdom!
to explain what Kingdom is for all of you uncultured swines who clicked this video because you wanted to know a little bit about Kingdom. Kingdom essentially is a fictionalized account of the Warring States period, primarily through the experiences of the war orphan Shin and his comrades as he fights to become the greatest general under the heavens, and in doing so unifying China for the first time in 500 years. I thought I would give a good old Google search for that, so...
I was about to say,
Because
like, that was actually really good.
yeah, no,
For us, a
because I
really good
didn't.
explanation.
Yeah, it's because I didn't know exactly what his plans were. I mean, I knew he just wanted to be a good general, but like,
Mm-hmm.
what else is going to happen? Is he gonna like
Oh, wait,
remain like that?
has Oki's been introduced, right? Or
Oh yeah.
Wangi?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Well, why don't I just go through my whole list thing that I have to do?
Okay.
So the first arc is essentially the introduction arc. It's 47 chapters. It took me up until about 10 minutes ago to finish because I didn't read on time. The characters that have been introduced so far,
Why did
I
I
know
think
manga
Josh
names are
said
different
hot
than
chocolate
animes,
for a
but there's
second?
Shin, there's PIAO, there's Issei, which is the king who looks just like PIAO, there's Ten, and then there's is it Yotana? Yotana.
Yotonawa.
Yotanawa,
Wait,
the
did you say it's probably not Lord Changuan.
hmm?
The political guy that was always with say,
Oh,
uh,
Shogun Kun? Shogun Kun? Or
uh,
is that the
I just remember it was Lord Changuan. One second.
Lord Changwon?
Google. Lord
Jesus
Changuan.
Christ. Lord Penguin. Lord Penguin.
Sho
Meaning I
Bun
wanna
Kun.
make some hot
Yeah,
chocolate.
no, the general, the
Are you
sword
gonna go
master?
make some hot chocolate soul? That sounds really nice right about now.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. It's like it's like 40
Okay.
degrees outside for me.
Oh, my Minecraft is lagging great. Uh,
Okay. Either way,
40 degrees outside?
yeah, it's not cold.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we got the general, Yotawana, which is
Yotanawa.
Yotonawa is the leader of the mountain tribe. We have on the evil side, we have Chancellor Ketsu, the fat dude. Then we have Seikyo, Master Shi, Oki, and
Oh,
Ranakai.
Sekiro.
Ranaki. What?
Bro, Say's brother. You're gonna grow to
It's
actually like
7
him.
a.m. for me,
Freaking
Oren.
trash, dude. I'm trying to grow to actually like him at all. I don't want
Right?
anything to
He's
do.
legit a brat right now. He's legit like, oh, okay. Uh,
7:47.
It's 7 a.m. for you? It's 10 p.m. for us. Almost 11 now.
Good morning. Guten
Yeah,
Tag.
good morning.
Jeez. Wait, how do you say good morning in Russian? Tell them to put it in the chat. I want to know. So I can surprise my friends when I go back to college.
Wait, does
You learn
babushka
Russian,
mean
man.
grandma?
Babushka.
Does babushka mean grandma? Because I always
Wait,
see that.
I
is
didn't
that
sleep.
really how you say grandma in Russian?
I don't-
Chris,
Yeah?
we have a problem.
Yes, what
I
is it?
don't have enough pickaxes.
Oh my god. I made a crafting table and just crafted some more.
I'm going back up. I have no wood.
You got no sleep though, Soul? That's not good.
You pull an all-nighter just to get in this stream? Crazy,
Bro.
dude. That's dedication. You should go ahead and
Dedication.
subscribe. You're already a worthy member. Not to criticize the Animal Podcast, of course.
Okay, but so you introduced most of the characters, right?
No. Oh, wait, no, I just introduced all the characters, but I didn't really, like, say who's which.
Okay.
Seikyo, which is, the brother of Issei, Chancellor Ketsu, which is, like, who's under Seikyo, but he's kind of like a brat, and, Oki, who's just, like, fucking OD strong for no reason. And then
Okay.
Master Shi is the strategist.
Mm-hmm.
Oki's a general.
He's one of the great generals.
You got the faction. He's like way too strong, by the way.
So they
Definitely
wait, they
gonna.
haven't talked about like the great generals, right? For you?
I mean, they probably talked about them.
You may have just skimmed over it. It's not really that, it's not a spoiler. He's one of like the
Probably.
6 greatest generals in Quinn's history.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So he's
That
legit like
sucks.
one of the strongest people in the whole series.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that he would be
Mm-hmm.
the strongest. Anyways, yeah, that's all the people. Now we need to go over what exactly happened this arc and what caught our
Uh,
attention.
First thing I think that catches all of our attention is the fact that PIAO does not survive for more than 10
I got
chapters.
so pissed off. I was like, how are you gonna just like make something like that? Oh, make it. I might die. I might die. I might die.
Like PIAO.
I might die like Pio. I might die like Pio.
I got my hot
I don't want to
chocolate.
Oh, you got your hot chocolate? Nice. Josh is about to die.
I don't want to get folded like Pio. Pio got absolutely folded, disrespected. Oh my god. But yeah, one thing, yeah, the death of Pio was like, I don't know, I wouldn't call it super necessary. I mean, yeah, actually it is necessary for Shin's
It's
character growth.
very necessary for Shin.
Yeah, and then when they kind of like got rid of that whole, I
Can
died.
you kill Josh in game?
I don't really have to kill Josh in game Soul because he's kind of just did it himself.
I didn't do it myself. There was a creeper after me and I just jumped.
Free falling.
Yeah. Anyways, I was almost lost. Okay, hold on. I think it was
Do
pretty
it at
good
the end.
when they killed Piao, but it was also like I didn't expect it whatsoever. You know, came out of literally nowhere, and also the fact that they could find someone that looks just like Piao,
Mm-hmm.
just like so happens to look exactly like
But
the
it makes
character.
sense why they would put him in there.
Yeah, no, I mean it totally makes sense. I'm just saying that you
Again
gotta have the luck
asterisk.
of the gods in order to get some shit like that happen. You know? Oh
Soul
my
wants you
god.
to fall again, Josh.
Soul wants me to fall again? Soul, I only fall from grace once, but then I always bounce back. Anyways, I always bounce back. Who hit me? There's another spider! I killed 3 spiders
I've
with
been
my bare
peaceful this
hands
entire time. I've been just mining away.
because I ran out of freaking supplies.
Okay,
I forgot.
so what are we talking about now?
I meant
We
kill
never
him
finished
out.
covering what exactly happened. Okay, so we know. Okay, so basically, what's his name? Seikyo was just basically Issei's younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
Really hated the shit out of him because he was not, because Issei is not of pure blood.
Mm-hmm.
Josh gonna turn into
Pure
Scooter
royal blood.
Man.
So Seikyo was like, well, I want to, fucking end his life because I need to be on the throne. Seikyo's pretty entitled,
Mm-hmm.
until he gets thoroughly humbled, in my opinion. Later, so they send a bunch of guys to kill Issei. What the fuck? Oh, they popping off.
Basically, I'll explain now because I think he's a little bit busy.
Shit, man.
Yeah, he's a little bit busy.
Oh, I might die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die.
Also said you're gonna become Spider-Man.
I'm not even gonna Spider-Man. I hope.
Oh, I'm dumb.
After that. Oh, did you see that?
He gonna die.
I'm freaking UI Goku. I'm sorry. I dodged something.
Soul, you were wrong. He didn't die. But I still hear that frantic clicking.
What?
I still hear that frantic clicking over there.
What is that supposed to mean, dude? Like,
okay.
I'm just, frantic clicker.
So after his younger brother was like, "Yeah, I need to kill this guy. I want to be the king."
Yeah.
Sei gets a word of it.
He's like, "Fuck that shit, bro."
So him and his most loyal political party member, Lord Changwon. No, that's not his name.
Lord Penguin.
What is his name again? I pulled it up. Shobun-kun.
Shobun-kun.
It's
a weird name. Well, it's not really weird. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to pronounce.
Younger brother is a savage bro.
Younger brother is a terrible bro. What do you mean? He's a little brat that just wants to be the king.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm sleeping in a bed until morning. I cannot get any wood right now. Oh, he knocked me out of my bed. I'm
You doing okay, man?
I'm under siege right now. It is down bad for you, boy. I'm gonna have to break up for the night, dude.
Just go to a little box.
Yep. Until we finish talking about how messed up this show is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah. Okay. What happens next? So Issei is kind of like, Issei's like, I'm not gonna let that shit happen. And him and the general come up with this plan, this great master plan to, get Issei out of there. And they so happen to stumble on PIAO, who was training with Shin the other time. Training with Shin when the general pulls up to the house, and he's amazed that him and Shin, PIAO and Shin, have been fighting like over 100 battles together, of just going mano a mano, because they're both orphans and they're both together and they both want to be generals, so they just start swinging on each other constantly. And the general comes up and he talks to the village elder who's taking care of Shin and PIAO, and he's like,
taking care of, put quotation marks on that.
Pretty yeah, pretty shitly, but it's still getting done.
He's giving them food. He gave them shelter.
Gave them food and shelter.
Damn, they got issues.
That's all you get from me.
Mm-hmm.
That is all. And
they're right. You're right. So they did have issues.
They did.
They had a few issues.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So after that, the general kind of went up to the family and kind of bought PIAO. There's like a manga translation issue, because like in the manga it's written Hyo instead of, but it's pronounced PIAO. But then they write it later as PIAO. But then they go back to writing it as Hyo when it's pronounced PIAO.
I don't know. I just always just say PIAO.
Yeah, it's hard to distinguish sometimes, but yeah. And the general basically tells the mayor of the town, he's like, yeah, well, I kind of need this kid because he looks just like the king, And that's what happens. PIAO leaves, and he goes with the general to go train to become one of the court guards.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as no, you explain the next part.
PIAO.
Yeah, what happens when they get there?
What happens when they get where?
When they get to the kingdom.
Okay.
Oh, when they bring PIAO to the kingdom?
Yeah, what happens when they get to the kingdom?
PIAO.
Pretty much, Soul. Oh, he was trying to spell PIAO, and he spelled Pew.
You got it.
It's pretty much.
One day. So many people
He goes there. He has a meeting with Sang.
Mhm.
God, this is so long ago. I should have reread it.
Do you want me to finish it out?
No, I'm gonna try. Correct me if I'm wrong. All I remember is though that they have a meeting, they have a big talk, and then Say says you're pretty much going to die because you are basically my double. You're there to protect me, keep me alive.
Mm.
And he also tells him about Shin saying he's not gonna die because he has to become the greatest general with Shin. Both of them
Yeah.
are gonna become the two
Demon names
greatest
and
general.
PIAO don't exist in my
Two greatest
world.
generals of all time. You gotta respect that tenacity, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyways,
Yada yada
yeah.
yada. They make the whole plan. So now PIAO is as acting like the king, doing all this stuff.
Mhm.
And then I forgot the exact incident. It was on like a carriage, right?
What?
Where
When
they were traveling somewhere, right?
No.
I just remember they were trying to escape when this all happened.
Yeah. They were trying to escape the palace because the coup was happening.
The
They
coup
were
started
going.
happening.
Yeah, the coup started happening. They were starting to kill people, and they're like, "We have to get the king out of here."
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else knew that the king was PIAO, except for us. So they didn't. They never really let it on.
Except for the only people that knew PIAO wasn't, or the king wasn't the king, yada yada yada,
PIAO
was
gonna bring the pew pew pew.
he is gonna bring the pew pew pew. Was Lord Changwon or Shobu, and
Can we just call him Lord Penguin?
we'll call him Lord
Just,
Penguin.
just for me, just for my sake, it's my sanity.
So
I think it's
Penguin, he's Heki, right?
yeah.
Heki and
Uh,
Sei.
Yeah, those are the only people that knew that Piao was actually acting in for the king.
Mm-hmm.
And
Short penguin.
when they got stopped eventually because, Oki was helping out at that time, when they got stopped, there was this huge battle and all that stuff. And the
Oh,
only one when the
PIAO came in clutch.
yeah, Piao came in clutch. It was literally what I was about to say. When everyone else was freaking out, Arias was absolutely losing all of their marbles. Piao was like, get it together, bitches. And he saved the day.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to get on that horse and bring them
He led
to
them. He became a king for like
mm-hmm,
5 minutes, and
5 seconds.
everyone believed it too.
Everybody respected that man, for real. That's why I thought he wasn't gonna die. So I was like,
AO
they
pew pew
respect that.
boy came in
But
clutch.
anyways, Piao gets taken down by an assassin.
A Vermilion warrior, a special
Mm-hmm.
clan of assassins.
A special clan of assassin.
And
And he tracks down Piao's body because Piao eventually comes back to with a bleeding body. With his
mm-hmm.
bleeding body, he manages to crawl back to his hometown because that's where they were.
Because
And
their
where they were.
hometown was on like the halfway point to the meeting point to the real king.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
he
from
goes
that,
there, meets Shin. Shin's like, "What the hell is going on here?"
thought you're supposed to be a court guard. Now you're bleeding on my front porch. Explain. And yeah, it's pretty weird. Piao somewhat explains what's going on, but he doesn't really do it in a way that
Wait, I thought he just said
works.
like, "Go to this location,"
Yeah,
and that was a.
he's like, yeah, you need to go here. Now, don't worry about my body. For some reason. And then the assassin comes out of nowhere, and Shin's already gone by that point. So the assassin's just like making life hard for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so
Oh,
go ahead.
oh no. I just saw Oh my god. Whoa. What is it called? Wandering trader, like, fall into lava.
Oh, was that funny?
Yeah.
Kill Josh in game.
Yeah. Anyways, he was just making life harder for everyone else. And then he eventually
I'm on my
tracks down
way.
Shen, who's on his way to meet the new king, you say. And yeah, alright, you take over.
Oh yeah, I found a new area.
You found a new area.
Yeah,
Sick.
I'm gonna try and get back to our little hut.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't have any torches.
I'm
So
also
where am I going off from now?
okay, so you killed the assassins there. You know, he just followed Shin
Okay, so
to
Shin went to the robbers area, like.
yeah, where he killed all those guys.
Hmm.
For no reason.
So Shin basically goes to the area, thinking, "Huh, PIAO just sent me here." Opens the door, sees someone who looks exactly like PIAO, and is like, "What the hell? Who is this person?"
Oh yeah, after he murders that assassin.
What?
Completely
Oh,
destroys
I had that.
it.
He meets the assassin afterwards on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
I thought
walks
so.
in. He doesn't explain everything though.
Yeah.
He says like all he says was PIAO was my replacement.
Oh, actually, I think you're right.
Cause
Yes.
then there was that whole conflict with him with the assassin was like, "Huh, you're just gonna kill the king? How that this will be funny. I'll just watch." And he's like, "No, you killed PIAO. I'm gonna kill you too."
Yeah, no, he did do that. Never mind, I was wrong. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Hmm. Or Chris, continue.
Oh, okay, my bad. Then there's so as like PIAO is explaining this, Vermilion Warrior, like I said, comes out of nowhere and he's like, "So you're the king."
I keep typing piano instead of PIAO.
Keeps on typing piano instead of PIAO. Rip.
Damn, dude. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
You'll get there one day. I have faith in you.
So as that happens, Warrior comes out of nowhere, starts epic fight. Shin
It's
inevitably
pretty
wins because he has epic jump strength. His legs are really strong. He can jump really high, and he's really
No,
strong
it's
for his
not that
age.
jump strength. He just has anger
He's
issues.
and he's also fast.
Yeah. Kid has a lot of anger issues, I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-oh.
PIAO the pianist.
But yeah. So
Oh, okay, wait,
Shin
I can get
kills
out of here. I
this.
broke. I was trying to get out of here, and I my last pickaxe broke while I was towering up.
Oh.
I just crafted another one. So Shin wins, and then they meet.
Mhm.
In comes 10 when they're trying to escape. Because they're in a village that's full of murderers, robbers, and shit. So not safe.
Yeah, definitely not safe. And let me say that, Shin's still kind of pissed off about PIAO, he's not being satisfied that,
His best friend
PIAO,
died for this little shit.
yeah, for a while until basically like the end of the arc becomes content with it. It's like really weird.
Hmm.
But yeah. I'll continue. Yeah, so we meet 10. It's a weird mountain boy. And
Hmm.
nobody knows from which tribe he's from. And it's pretty wild ride, but he's pretty much like the comedic relief for right now. And I'm pretty much enjoying that. I think Ten's a great character so far, from what I've read. But yeah, they meet Ten, comedic relief, and he's just like ragging on Shin the entire time, which makes him kind of funny.
Hmm.
And
Then they start a big long journey to the mountain fountain or something like that.
Go up.
Fountain.
Like the whole meeting place with the mountain folk,
Oh yeah.
the mountain tribe, all those people.
Hmm. Yeah. Along the way, they
Shin collapses and Sei
due to
carries him.
blood
That also
loss.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
due to blood loss, man.
because he
That
kind of
guy's
did fight like a really strong assassin.
Not only that, but then he killed all those guys before that.
Mm-hmm.
As a Titan, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, also keep in mind he's like 12 or 13 at the time.
And you know, him and PIAO have been fighting for over 100 battles. You know,
I thought it was over 500.
500 battles. Well,
Yeah,
they
because it was
fight
like
so hard.
239 and then he got to like 240.
Oh yeah, never mind. It is over. It's not worth crafting because we have iron now. We have iron now. Go get some more iron, by the way. Please
I'm
pick up
trying to
some.
get up to the house. I don't know where it is, so I'm just towering up. Oh wait, I see you. I see you. I'm digging to you.
Uh,
I feel like we're also just summarizing.
yeah.
We should do like a very quick summary instead of just doing what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
I
no,
brought my
it would
frogs
take
with
way
me.
too long. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens. But
As they go to this sanctuary place, they
all right.
end up there's another assassin that comes around and tries to kill him, but Shin inevitably wins, yada yada yada.
Because he's strong.
He's strong. He's strong,
He's
boy.
way too strong for way too strong for that age, 12-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah. But anyways, he kills the assassin, and the assassin leaves 10 his weapons.
A blow dart.
Yeah, a blow dart, which is pretty weird. People ragged on him because they thought he was weak because of the blow dart, but you know he killed like thousands of people. Pretty funny, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Then they had a plan where they're gonna have one of their ministers come back because he has 200,000 troops, and they were just gonna say, yeah, he's gonna come back and he'll get rid of the coup for
Send
us.
yo food.
Yeah. So they were gonna wait. They were gonna sit around and wait for him to show up.
Mm-hmm. But
And
then they noticed that he wasn't gonna show up because they sent I think it was Heki to him,
mm,
and then Heki's like, yeah, he's not coming,
yeah,
and
he's
they're like,
definitely.
fuck, what do we do? And then 10 was it 10? Okay, it was one of their ideas, 10 or Shin, to recreate the same because he used to have a really good relationship with the mountain people.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Whose idea was that?
I think
It
it was
might have been
10.
10 because you know Shin can't.
It wasn't Shin.
Definitely wasn't Shin.
Shin a dummy.
Shin's a dummy. Yeah, I'm making a third household.
Okay. So they make a whole journey to the mountain people to try and make them their allies so they can take back the kingdom for Sei. Because Sei's also a lot better character. Like, judge of character. Less
Alright, I'm sorry.
bratty and everything. Yada yada yada.
Oh, what?
I was saying like they went to the mountain people to try and make allies.
Oh, yeah. No, they did do that. They tried. They definitely tried.
They go to the mountain people. Long story short, mountain people agree. And
They're
some
like,
introducing of some really cool characters.
yeah.
Do you want to do
Uh,
that, Josh?
introducing us some really. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I even remember the name. There's
Baggio.
Taichi. Oh, there's Baggio. Well, there's Towa. How do you say it?
No, I want to hear you say it again.
Tawana. Here, Chris, take these wool and make yourself a better bed. This is mine.
Where's the bed? Where's the beds?
Back where they were, they didn't move.
Oh.
Yeah, there's how do you say it?
Yotonawa.
Tanawa. Wait, hold on. Yotanawa. It's just the leader of the mountain tribe. And then you have Baggio. Baggio's freaking epic, dude. You should get a blue bed. Oh, you
Lizard
died.
people.
Crazy. Anyways, And you have Baggio's a badass kid who's just they found him as like the last survivor of a tribe and
Mm-hmm.
just completely destroyed all of them. Yeah,
And he would
it was
only like live off of eating the mountain people,
and eating their guts, rip out their guts and just
and he would legit eat it. He was a total badass.
literally just like the one of the best characters in the show. And then you have Taifju, is that how you say it?
Uh, I think it's Tai Fujo. They all have like a similar like ending in their names.
Taifju.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy.
Uh, Hegio.
Veggie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there's Baggio, Taifjo, and Hegio,
And Yotonawa.
and Yotanawa. Those are the big
The main
nations.
ones.
Yeah, and then you have the elders who don't really do anything but
Fuck those
swim.
people.
Yeah, they're like, we should just kill them.
It's like, well, I don't want to do that risk. Fuck these people. We just kill them.
We should just kill those guys. And I'm like, actually, I kind of understand.
They have reasoning, but then everyone else is like, maybe not to kill them.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of like Mushoku Tensei. Kind of have a bad rep for killing everybody. Spurred. You get it if you watch the first episode of the podcast. You should totally go find our YouTube channel. Chris, put the name in the chat.
AnimuPodcast. First thing in
our... spell that.
I have it in my title.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
So, mountain people agree to help him take back the throne.
Because his plan is to reunite all of China, unify all of China now.
And the mountain people used to have a really good relationship with with their kingdom.
Yeah, the previous king.
And then it broke down because the king that followed after him was like, yeah, I don't really want to have a relationship with these people.
Yeah, and then they kind of just broke it off from there. And really associated with one another. It's a shame, though.
Anyways. So, the big plan to bring back the kingdom. You want to go through this because you, like, just read it?
Oh my god. Yeah, so the big plan to take back the kingdom is basically they're gonna storm in with all of their people. Right now they have...
I just dislocated my thumb.
2,000 foot soldiers.
Whoa, what the fuck, Saul?
Hmm?
You said he just dislocated his thumb.
Oh, is he doing it for like a party trick, or was he just
he just said he dislocated his thumb, and then he said, never mind, I fixed it. It's like, oh, that's a little bit worrisome.
Well, I'm glad you fixed it, man. Seriously. Yeah, well, anyways, they have about 2,000 or 3,000 troops, and we know that the other army has...
Wait, how long have we been streaming?
1,000 troops at their disposal. So it's a pretty rough fight, but numbers don't really lie, so they'll win this. Plus, obviously, they're the main characters, so they have to win it. Progress. So, yeah. So they go in and they start for their war. Everybody gets like new battle gear and all that stuff, and they look pretty sick.
Oh, they also pretend to be mountain people when they enter.
Yeah. So they enter the tribe. They enter the palace because the palace people are like, oh, they're just mountain people. They're not gonna kill us. They let them in, and then yeah. They have the people inside the walls have like this thing where they want them to drop their weapons, to show that they're not really trying to harm anybody, and say like, well, fuck that, that's not happening. And they start to have they say like, well, here it is, we're gonna start to have war now.
And then they have a big ass fight.
Huge fight, a lot of bloodshed, people dying for no reason. It's pretty funny.
Tension, Baijiao, does Hegio go or no?
Hegio doesn't go.
Tai Fujo though goes.
Yeah,
Those a lot of people, some of the main characters go. They split up to go through an underground passage. Ow, fuck you, skeleton.
in order to get closer to the king, as of right now,
Mm-hmm.
so they can, take that guy's head. Well, that's not the plan. The plan is to actually get what's his name? The plan is to actually get Chancellor Ketsu, because he's the one that's really pulling the
The
strings on the
orchestrating it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any coal?
So,
Never mind, there's coal in here.
yeah. Long story short, they go in these different pairs, and they go in. They fight. They find this one guy and like 20 and like 100 soldiers, probably 100 soldiers, or maybe like 60 or something. I couldn't get a good look at them, and they didn't tell us, like how many there were. But just one guy and
Kill him.
all of these soldiers, and they're like, Shin's like, "What are you so scared for?" and all that stuff, and everybody just starts going ham, and all of a sudden, one guy gets too cocky on the hero's side, and he goes and he tries to rush the guy in the back, and all of a sudden he just gets split in half, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?
Like this!
Why would you do that?"
Dramatic. You said split in half.
How do I change my player view back to?
How did you like click L3?
Okay.
Smash R3. I actually don't know. Oh, click up on the D-pad.
Oh, okay, sick. I agree. Thanks.
Soul, I'm not gonna kill Josh.
Did he just tell you to kill me?
Yeah, that's why I like started creeping up on you with the sword, and then you said split in half, and then I was like, yeah, and that was it.
You wouldn't do that, right?
No, I wouldn't. I didn't kill you. Back to story time though.
Yeah.
Please.
So basically, the guy in the back was an assassin named Sagio. Was it Saiji? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, he's a real badass that gets taken out by Shin. He believes that the sword is the strongest thing of all, and yeah, principles here, principles there, and the guy dies, so it doesn't really matter. He's a really ugly character, like really ugly. So I don't really
He
care.
got warts all over himself too.
I don't care if he lives or dies, and to be honest with you. Anyways, the next thing that happens is they break through, and countless of the soldiers have died. So there's only the main cast that is left with the
Oh,
like
Hecky got really injured.
Yeah, heck, he got the crap beaten out of him, dude. And then so it's only the supporting cast and Shin, basically, who survived that little encounter that they have.
Then they
And
fight a big ass monster.
yeah, they move into the palace rooms and they see the king and his little monster. What's his name again? Ranaki, Rankai. That's his name.
Ronkai, yeah.
Rankai, yeah. I keep messing
He's
up.
also a mountain folk from the past.
Yeah, he's a descendant of a great ape.
I
And
thought
then,
my dog was a human
what's
for a
his face?
second and got a mini
The
heart
young
attack.
king took him under his belt and tortured him until he obeyed everything that man said.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's a lot, but that's pretty much how it goes. And then the main cast don't really care, so Baji goes like freaking berserk, and then they all just like kick his ass, and like so he's on the ground, right? And the young king's kind of like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? So a commoner, well, not a commoner, what is it? Are they considered royalty?
Who?
The people who are in the room, they're considered royalty, right?
Oh, they're
Noblemen.
noblemen, yeah.
Yeah, so
Because
they're
they're all of
noblemen.
like political parties. Think of them as
So
like that. Yeah. Keep going.
yeah, the noblemen kind of like freak out, and then they one of them runs up and accidentally, well, not accidentally, he accidentally bumps into 10, and stabs 10, and everybody's like freaking out. But then Shin goes over and is like, 10's fine, and the young king kind of like runs away, basically out into where the fight is going on. And out of nowhere, Oki shows up and starts cutting down fools. So Oki shows up, and the young king's like, "Why aren't you on my side? Why aren't you helping me?" And we get like this whole backstory where it's essentially like, apparently Oki used to serve Issei's grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and his grandfather had these very specific eyes, very special eyes, eyes that can never do wrong, eyes of curiosity and wonder. Issei has those same eyes, and his goal is to unify China, and he's very poignant on
That
it.
was the same goal that his grandfather had,
Yeah.
but he died too soon before he could achieve it.
I remember he said 20 more years and he would have been able to achieve his goal, but, Issei knows how to do
Fun
it.
fact, I'm at
It's in his
school
eyes.
already.
That's what Oki says. It's like you can tell a person's resolve by the way that they carry themselves in their eyes. So, anyways, yeah. So Oki backs down after Issei's kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna get this done, and everybody's wigging out on the other side. The political parties
Well,
guys are
not
just
that
like,
I'm doing
well,
school.
now what are we gonna do? We lost our like big guns,
Mm-hmm.
and what's his face? Issei kind of like beats the crap out of his brother, and just like says, "You're not fit to rule," yada yada yada. You know what it is. And they kill Ketsu. They kill the Chancellor Ketsu, and that's basically it. Later it's revealed that Ten is actually a girl, and I don't know how I feel about that. I'm fine with it. Currently does not bother me, but they're also gonna take. They also
Potato.
said they were gonna take Ten away, but then at the end of the arc, Ten is just like there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if they, just gave up or something. They didn't really explain anything. Oh, I hear a skeleton.
So you're at school right now, though? Nice.
Yeah. The
I
they
think
didn't
that
really.
sums up it all. Okay, now let's go into like characters besides like PIAO, I guess,
Besides Pia,
because we kind of
Shin's.
went into him.
Oh yeah, no. Shin's basically the opposite, the exact opposite of Piao. Hard-headed, um, angry. He has a lot of anger issues. Piao's
Thinks with
very
his
reserved.
instincts, not really thinking ahead. We'll think, oh, I think the attack's gonna happen from here, and then move out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie.
Kinda,
Uh,
very.
Very dumb. Anyways, but that's not. Whoa, what is that?
Cobble deep slate.
Jeez,
Besides
man.
Pew Pew Man
I'm
aka
actually
Piao aka the
studying
pianist.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I think out of all the characters that have been introduced, none of them have kind of like, stuck to me other than, what the main cast is supposed to do, stick to you. So, my favorite character is obviously Shin. I dig the hot-headed, I dig the idiotic, you know. I feel like I
The
somewhat,
dumbassery run into everything.
yeah, because I somehow feel related to that mess. I used to do that all the time back in school. I ran into a wall head first. Head first. It was the funniest. I just thought I could do it, and I
My favorite
did.
person is Baggio.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Baggio's a savage, dude. Freaking
Bro, he also
crazy.
had he's also like, oh,
Oh, sorry.
you're good. Comes in with like the very like first like backstory I feel like that kind of sticks with you, or one that's like complete and all. Because
Yeah.
you're gonna get Sei's backstory, which is really fucking good.
Oh yeah.
Because like he's only half.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't
His
always in
mom.
the kingdom.
Hmm. Yeah, that's right.
It's
Oh yeah.
really gonna come back.
Did we not say that Say's mom was a dancer?
Hmm?
I think Say's mom was a dancer, an entertainer,
Yeah, we can leave it
which
at
is
that.
not, which is not a bad thing, but for royalty, yeah, apparently it was a bad thing. They didn't really.
Wait. Were you saying that's why they didn't?
Hmm. What?
Wait,
What are you
no,
talking?
that's not why Piao wasn't living in the kingdom.
No, but I was just explaining that,
Oh,
PIAO's
yeah.
mom was a dancer.
Yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Which is in no means is a bad thing. It's just, you can't.
It ma
They
it
don't.
makes
They
it
don't
make
like.
it makes the cut. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
I accidentally gave away all my wood to make chests.
Nice.
Oh my god, dude. Sometimes you just
Do you want
trying
me
to
to
like
I'll add some more.
I'm taking all the stuff out of this chest and putting it in another one since we're like building new floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's your. Oh, I can't hold anything else. So that's your favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I would say Piao's my favorite character, but he doesn't last long.
Like, yeah, I like this character a lot, but it didn't last long.
He doesn't last long. He's a freaking loser. That's what he is. Anyways, what else did I have planned for us to go over? I didn't expect us to like spend so much time going through the arc. Um, who'd you not like? I mean,
The brother.
I didn't like Ketsu, dude. Ketsu creeped me out, dude.
Who's Ketsu
Ketsu,
again?
the
Also,
commander
for
of the.
people who don't know, the anime had different names, and I watched the first arc, and then I went to the manga.
Oh, so how do you feel about watching the first arc? What was so like? What made you keep watching it?
I had nothing else to do, and I was very reluctant on pirating
Was it a
because I didn't
more?
want to get a virus, and I had Funimation, so just watch it.
Yeah.
And I would also be like, come back from work, and I would just be tired, take off my shoes, lay down on the couch, turn on the TV. So much nicer to just put it on the TV
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Watching
after a
anime
long
on the big
day.
screen.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Oh. But
uh,
yeah.
I would not recommend watching it though. I would most definitely just go to the manga
Oh
because
yeah.
if you don't know what happened to Berserk, that's what happened to Kingdom. They did it in a CGI 3D style, which it can be
I
done decently, but it just wasn't done in the right
well,
way. It
yeah,
wasn't
and
done
it
good.
wasn't what they needed. Let's just leave it at that.
Hmm.
Yeah. What would you rate the first arc out of 10?
Um,
We'll do the bones, bloods, and guts after we finish it.
I say 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 for the
Yeah,
first arc. I mean, yeah,
it's a
it
good first arc.
introduces
Introduces
it
all the characters pretty well.
brings the tension to a boil for a little bit.
Hmm.
Sets up for the next arcs to come. Chris told me it loops together, so I'm pretty excited for that.
I also have coming from preference of how they bring these characters back into it, so I like it a lot more.
Hmm. I think for me though, I'd give it. I mean, I grade pretty harshly when it comes to. I mean, I give it leeway because we just started out, but I like to grade things a little bit harshly. So I gave it a 6 out of 10 instead of 7 out of 10 because I feel like they can do a lot more with their characters, and they're
Hmm.
going to. But it's just starting out, so I need some more time with them. More time with Ten, more time with Shin,
Before
more
you
time.
can give
My
your
dog
full
keeps
thing.
scaring the shit
In
out
my
of me.
honest opinion, yeah. Because like speed reading like 27 chapters just a few minutes ago hurt my brain. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't necessarily call it speed reading either. I was going moderate at a moderate pace. Barely finished on time. It was 10 p.m. But yeah.
But yeah, I say that's our ratings, and we have to wrap this up though, because if not, this is gonna be like an hour and a half long
Oh
video, Josh.
wait, before we go. Any expectations you have for like the upcoming arcs? You expecting anything big to happen? Anything fun to happen?
Josh said that you can answer that.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm very excited. And I think it's a good manga. It's great. Anyways, well that's
I feel
that's
like
our
that's it
review of Kingdom. I
for
think
the
we did a
first arc.
really
Yeah.
that was really inclusive, dude.
You know the spill. like, comment, subscribe, and that's it. See you in the
Yeah, if you
next
don't
one.
do that. Yeah. Bye.
Definitely did cut you off.